Good day, ma'am.
Good day.
You look very beautiful today.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you for the time you've given us today to share this time with you.
Okay.
So the first question is, who is Honorable Beverly Nkemdiche?
That's $1 million question. Beverly is a very simple woman. She's from Onitsha,
Okay.
Onitsha South, representing them, like you know, in the State House of Assembly. Daughter of late Justice Chuba from Onitsha as well. Yes, and a wife and a mother representing Onitsha South in the State House of Assembly. Yes.
Tell us a bit about your growing up.
Oh wow! I grew up in Nigeria actually. Went to school in Nigeria, secondary school at Federal Government Girls College, Benin. That's where I graduated and did my school set, which after I left for United States, and I stayed there for the duration. Got married there, had my kids, then came back to Nigeria and got into politics. So that's basically my background growing up. I'm from a large family of 9. Like I said, daughter of late Justice Chuba, and we're a very close-knit family, you know. And I have my sister who's also in politics in the House of Representatives, you know. So, and like I said, we're a close family, and we love each other.
So now, what motivated you to contest for the elections in 2011 for Anambra State House of Assembly?
I got back here in late 2009, and I didn't like what was going on, what I saw in my hometown, Onitsha, you know. So I started asking questions as to what's going on, where's democracy, and all of that, you know. So I vowed, you know, to step in and help bring democracy into Onitsha South.
Okay.
You know, so
what were those things that you felt that were like out of place prior to the time you contested?
People representing at the time were not grassroots. You need to be in touch with your people that you're representing. You need to carry them along and let them feel that they have somebody who will actually speak on their behalf. In the State House of Assembly, right there in Onitsha, you know, I didn't see that. So I felt that, and I didn't see a good female representation all over, except for my sister, of course, you know. So I said, well, I'm female, I'll make a difference. And I believe I'll make a difference. And I have made a difference, you know. So that's what really pushed me into politics. I didn't like things that were happening at the time. There was a gap, a breach between the person representing and the people. You know, I needed to breach that gap, which is what I've done so far, you know, yeah.
Being female, did you ever get that look, you know?
Definitely, of course. Especially Onitsha South. One thing you should know, Onitsha South is, Onitsha as a whole is a metropolis. Onitsha South is cut out for non-indigents. And when they see a female coming out, they're like, what is she coming to do here? That's the first thing that they jump out of it, you know. So I had a lot of opposition and people saying she's just got back from America, what is she doing here? But I must tell you, the women in Onitsha South, oh, they stood firm for me. They said, we want a woman. Why in America? Why in America? That's American lady. So I told them, I said, forget about America. I'm a grassroots kind of person, and we took it from there. You know, so the issue of being a woman started dying down because the women were behind me, still are up until date. You know, so they are the people that kind of gingered me more than ever.
Ever.
Yes, yes.
So you've had the women's support from the very first day
On the
till
onset, yes.
So are there
wonderful.
a few women you would want to name who have supported your cause thus far?
Oh, yes. A lot of them, staging from the governor's wife at the time, Margaret Obi, to the woman leader at the time, Edith Nwakedi, and of course the Onitsha South women leader, then the women leaders as a whole, then Uju Oboji, and a host of them, even the chairman, one-time chairman of Onitsha South, we call her Iruka Bread. Her name is Iruka Nkiruka. You know, so quite a few. I can't name all of them, you know, but if I start naming them, we're not going to end this interview, and I want to end it at some point.
Very good.
Yes.
So now, 3 times you've been in the house, 3 tenures. This is your 3rd time. So now, so far, how have you kept it going, the consistency, and being the only woman in this present House of Assembly? What does this mean for you?
Trust me, I'm grateful to God to start off with, but it gets lonely out here, you know, being the only female. But I must tell you, the 29 men, they respect me, they work with me, they call me Mother General, they call me Mommy in the house, just name it. We work well together. Like I said, it's a bit lonely sometimes, you know, being the only female if you want to do something. You know how girls are. If you want to do girly things, there's no girly person to do it. But on a more serious note, they've worked well with me. We're working well together. And I have the support of the current governor's wife, our first lady. I've been very fortunate. You know, like my first time, it was Peter Obi's wife, Margaret Obi, the first lady, in 2011, supported me tremendously. And the last dispensation and this one, Mrs. Obiano, so DMA, has been a great support, you know, for me and to me. And it's amazing. I would say I'm very fortunate. You know, they spoil me. Mrs. Obiano totally spoils me. And last year, I represented the House in United Nations with her. And this year, again, she's already invited me to come, you know, to go and represent. So being a female, the only female, sometimes pays off, you know. So, but it has its drawback. Because it gives an impression that men or Anambra men are not ready for female to be in the limelight of powers in the state, but it's not true. When I started in 2011, we were 7 ladies. It has trickled down to just 1 person. That's the drawback, and it's upsetting, sincerely, you know. So it has its pros and cons. More pros than cons. Yeah, because the advantage of it is that I'm basking in the limelight of being the only female. But in the disadvantage part of it, it's not encouraging to young ladies, you know. So that's it.
But what do you think has been the problem, you know, from moving from 7 to 1? What do you think is the problem?
I would say the problem is that some of our ladies don't have the confidence in pushing. And some of our men, I don't know individual men, I'm blessed, oh my husband, oh God, he pushes me. Some other men may not push their spouses to go out there, to go and run for election. It's not an easy task, I must tell you, it's not. You go from people scrutinizing you to people calling you names for you missing your family, your children, and all of that. You know, so it has its disadvantage, you know, or disadvantages in being a female coming out in Nigeria and Igbo land. You know, so that's where I'm looking at it. Maybe That's the reason. I want to use this opportunity to beg the men, push your ladies, your daughters out there to go and represent, because a woman will represent you better than a man. Any day, anytime. They know I say that because it's true. If not, they won't bring me back the third time.
Truly.
Yes. In my constituency, was the first person to go for the second time. And for the third time, unprecedented. You know, because I give them what is right, what is due them. I represent them very well. So, and I believe that women do that better than men. Sorry for the men out there. I don't mean any harm. I'm just, saying it the way it is.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but do you think that part of the reason why there are less women in this dispensation is because of our culture, or is it more of a patriarchal society in quotes?
I don't know if I want to say culture, because culture has nothing to do with you being a female legislator. I think it's just that the men are not very supportive, and the more you go, the more they complain, so
Okay, let's go a bit further now. Now, looking at the nation, there are less women in the house. Your sister is one of the fortunate ones who is in the National Assembly, and we have the likes of
Telodor.
Yes, Telodor, Ipunife. Yes. And these three women are from Anambra alone.
Yes.
So which puts us in the map. So what do you think about the whole situation? Why are there less women in this dispensation? Is it because of who is in authority, or there's something else we don't know?
I don't want to say the person in authority, because the person in authority really don't have much to do with the state, sincerely. Because at the time, he too will be struggling for his position, The way I look at it from general view. Like some states bring out a female from each zone. I want to say Enugu State and Akwa Ibom. They bring, from each zone, Anambra is a very difficult terrain. My state, proud of them, but it's a very difficult terrain. The men are not supportive at all. When you check the voters register, you will see that female voted more than men. So having said that, it's our children, male children, that will start to train now to make sure that they support
your women.
Yes, support your women. It's important. You understand me? It's very important. I've been very fortunate, and that's all I can say about them.
Down to Onitsha South constituency too. What has been your achievement so far?
There's something I actually do every 4 years. Actually, every 2 years, but every 4 years I elaborate on it. It's called my report card. I'm going to show you. This is the first report card that I made. It has everything that I did in my first and second. Then this is the first time, and this is the second time. I do a report card. I show them, what I've done, my plan for the following dispensation. So this has been my saving grace. My first time I built a school, Mother Memorial. They didn't have space in the school to continue taking new pupils. So I built that school. It was commissioned by the governor and his wife. That's Mother Memorial Secondary School, which is still ongoing. That's the first one. And then I did my yearly Christmas party for the downtrodden. I don't like using that word. For the less fortunate widows. I started petty trade for women because they're the ones that supported me. I did free kerosene, so many little things here and there. Then I attracted the Bida Road to Onitsha, and they fixed it. It has all the pictures, everything I've done. It's in this book, which I give to stakeholders, transformers, just name it. So the second one, the same thing. That's what brought me into this dispensation.
That is very impressive, very impressive. So are we looking at you going for a fourth time?
I want to say categorically no. No. Although I can't jump ahead of God. But I've told God, I don't want fourth. 3 times is great. I'm not a Kennedy. In the US, the Kennedys, I think they've gone like 6 times still in the Senate and all that until he died, Edward Kennedy. But I know that if you do well, they want you to stay on. But I can do better doing all the 4 constituencies in Onitsha. Why not?
Wow.
Yes, the sky is the limit. A woman can be a governor, can't she?
Yes, she can. Definitely, definitely.
But I'm really playing it one day at a time. Let me finish what I'm doing. I don't want to speculate what I want to do ahead of time, but I want to still serve my people. That's for sure.
Okay. Honorable, tell us your role as the chairman for Tertiary Education Committee.
Okay. My role is to make sure that whatever they say they will do for the government, for Anambra people, that they do it. Like our admission process, it's a lot easier. I've worked with the VCs of the VC of Igbariam, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University. I've worked with the REC at Nsugbe, the Federal Polytechnic also in Mbako. We have quarterly meetings where we talk to see how we can help them, the government can help them to improve the level of education that they have and the admission process, and see what we can do to help them to hire new and better staff to help push the university forward and the polytechnics and the College of Education.
And how is that going so far?
So far, we just started. This is our 6th month, but we've had at least 1 meeting, and 2 weeks ago I had a meeting with the VC and the speaker. There are a few things that he wants us to help to facilitate, and we're going to help him do that. So far so good.
Yeah. You've talked about the support of your husband so much, so I want to get to know a bit about him and probably a bit about your family, your kids.
The love of my life, Dr. Beverly Nkemdiche. He's a medical doctor. I have 3 boys. They range from age 23 to 27. And they love mommy, and I love them. I cook for them. I'm a mother at home, and that's about it. I'm truly a mother to the car, and I love to cook for my children and my husband.
So when you're not in the house, how do you spend time?
I love to read. I love to dance. Unfortunately, I should lean towards exercising every day. But I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm not disciplined to work out every day, but I work out at least 2 to 3 times a week. Yes, I do that. And I'm very simple. I go to meetings, and other than that, I'm a TV freak. I stay home and I watch my television, and I'm happy.
So what are your favorite shows or series?
It's called Universal is my favorite station. I watch SCIS, detective movies, Hawaii 5-0. I love detective movies. I really do.
Interesting.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now finally, tell us the advice you have for young ladies, young women who want to venture into politics just like you do.
Okay. Young ladies, don't shy away. Push. Continue to push. Don't give people an avenue to criticize you. Do what is right. And you will see that support will come. Don't sell yourself short. If you do, people will trample all over you. You need to be upright. Yes, upright.
Thank you very
In every
much.
sense.
Thank you so
You
much.
are so welcome.
We had a wonderful time talking to you.
Thank you. Did I tell you that I love your blouse?
Yes, you
It's
did, and
lovely. It's lovely.
I'm
Yes.
happy you do love it. Thank you very much.
You are so welcome. Thank you for coming.